Hi everybody, today we're going to be making a new game. It's called a jetpack flying game. So, so you have to have the assets for this. There's a link in the description if you want to go check it out. So, if you're me, then you'll have to save it as a copy. Or, if you're not, you could just remix it. But since I am the creator of this project, I'm going to save it as a copy. Okay, so let's get started with this. So you don't have to delete this thumbnail if you don't want to. We'll just hide it. So these are all the assets you'll need. So we have the player, which is me with my OC with the jetpack, and the next is the cloud. Yeah. Yeah. If you want to know how I did it, then it's a secret. Yeah. Next we have the pipe. Yeah, they look like Mario pipes. Yeah, that's what they look like in the Flappy Bird game. We also have the enemy, which is black. And we also have a score count. Yeah. Those were all of those were made by me. So let's get to the player movement. So let's go to the code, and yes, you're right, you'll have to have a green flag clicked. Yes, every project must have a green flag clicked block. Next, let's make a variable. Let's call this y_vel or y_velocity. Then have it for the sprite only. Then let's hide it. Let's delete the my variable. And now let's set the y_vel to 0. Also put in a for never loop. And at the beginning, let's set the y to 0 and the x to negative 175. That's a good starting point. It looks pretty good. Let's get on to the flying. So let's change the y_vel by -1. Then next we'll have to have a change y block, and then we'll have to change it by the y_vel. And, let's see what it goes. Wow, yeah, yeah, that's a start, but we'll have to get to jumping. So so put in the if then, and then go to sensing and let's put key up air pressed, but we can put in, I'm gonna put in at least 2 OR blocks. Then we'll put in at key space and then key W, because you know the keys on the from WASD. That's pretty common. And now let's attach it to the if then block, and then change the y by 1. Yeah, it's not getting pretty good. Let's change it a bit more. Probably 1.5. That's better. But it's flying up and falling down a bit too fast. So let's put a set y_vel to y_vel times. Let's put it on 0.85, and then put it, yeah, like that. It's too slow. Let's change the waybill by -2, and then the next one by 4. I hope that. I hope it's getting pretty better. Yeah. Now let's also get to moving horizontally. But we'll have to have another variable. Let's call this x vel or x velocity, and put it for this sprite only. And then put it right here, and then let's duplicate it. Whoop. Yeah, sometimes I misclick stuff. We're almost done with this, the horizontal. All we need left is we'll have, wait, I got an idea. D will be going right, and A will be going left. So let's put it like this. Let's test it out. It's not moving at all. Let's fix that bug. It's like this. Yep, it's looking pretty good. But let's also put in clouds. Yeah, if we're gonna add clouds to it, then we might have to add clones. We're going to put a weight block, not to have a pick random, either 0.2 to 0.8. Then let's change the x by 10, and then let's set the x by a pick random block, probably at wait, minus 150 to 150, and then let's repeat it. Oh wait, we also need to do this. 240, yeah. And then last but not least, 448, and then delete this clone. And let's test it out. It's moving. Yeah, it's cloning a bit too slow. So let's do 0 to 0.2. It's still moving a little too fast. How about we do it from 0.1 to 0.4? Let's test it. Yep, it's looking pretty good. And I think that's all for this episode. So, so I hope you enjoyed this episode. And on the next episode, whenever that is, we'll be coding the pipes and enemies. We'll see you next time on episode 2. So, bye.